8:36 here at Big 550 KTRS. We'll get to their concert here that's going to support veterans and soldiers here in a minute. But first, sit back and enjoy the house band. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Big 550 KTRS, Where's Charlie?
Us riding nowhere, spending someone's hard-earned pay. You and me Sunday driving, not arriving on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. Of us sending postcards, writing letters on my wall. You and me burning matches, lifting latches on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. Two of us wearing raincoats, standing solo in the sun. You and me chasing paper, getting nowhere on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. Two of us wearing raincoats, standing solo in the sun. Chasing paper, getting nowhere on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home.
We going home. You better believe it. Oh, goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Where's Charlie, the house band here on the Big 550 KTRS. Guys, it's fantastic. Dustin Rowe, good morning. You'll be the spokesman for the band, I guess?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Everybody can talk, though.
So, all right, you are sitting on a box. You play a box in this band?
Yes, it's called the Cajun.
The Cajun. Uh-huh. Interesting.
You can't eat it.
It's just a plain old box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
really
box.
great for these acoustic
Fancy
things.
box.
Yeah, it's a fancy box. Okay. Now, first off, tell us about the band Where's Charlie?
Well, Scott can help me with this. We've been called Where's Charlie now for quite a while. We've been playing since basically college, and we have original music and play a lot of original shows throughout the year.
Okay.
But for this particular event, Songs for Soldiers, as you're hearing now, we'll learn a bunch of covers so everybody knows what we're playing.
Okay, that song, was that a cover or was that an original?
Oh, man, I hate to do this. That was the Beatles.
That was the Beatles? I should have
Yeah.
known that. Probably that was a great song. Okay, so Where's Charlie is your band, and that's you guys tour here in St. Louis and all throughout the Midwest.
Yeah, we're definitely a Midwest band. Yes.
Okay. Well, how can people find out more about the band Where's Charlie?
We have a Facebook page, and that's it.
All right, so Facebook, just go to Facebook, Where's Charlie?
Yep, Where's
Okay.
Charlie STL.
Okay, now tell me about this concert because you decided to start up this charity benefit.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago, we would do a local show in Columbia, Illinois, where we're from. And each year we would pick a different thing to raise the money for, and we would shut down the back parking lot at this little bar called Tiny's and bring in a flatbed trailer and just, have a great show. Tiny's. Yeah, he knows what we're talking about. So, anyways,
not shocking how he knows about Tiny's. Okay.
We did that for, 3 years, and we did everything. We raised the money one year and took a bunch of cash down to Joplin firefighters that year that tornado came through at Christmas time. And then the final year that we did Tiny's Fest, we helped a local kid with cancer, and his family came on board and really helped us make it much bigger. And so many people showed up, like 700 or 800 people. And so when it came time for the next year for me to start thinking about, what could we raise the money for, in the back of my mind, being an Iraq war veteran, I always wanted to take this money towards a veteran cause. And when I started looking into a bunch of different veteran organizations we could choose from, I found a lot of them that were fantastic, but I wasn't a huge fan of like the administrative costs and overhead costs.
Sure.
And I wanted all of the money to go to it. And so thanks to the help of a lot of local people and some lawyers, I got all my 501c3 stuff together and went and got incorporated to start my own charity.
And your charity is what?
Songs for Soldiers.
Which is what? What does that do?
Okay, so we work pretty close with VA caseworkers and whatnot, and basically, since we've been started, like this year from last year's concert money, we helped over 13 veterans and then 2 other veteran organizations we did some work for. But we basically have done everything from get hearing aids for somebody, dentures. Recently, a veteran wrecked his motorcycle and became really disabled and needed like a hospital bed to sleep comfortably the rest of his life.
Right.
And the VA would provide a hospital bed, but his wife actually contacted us. They're down by Fort Leonard Wood, and asked, hey, is there any way we could entertain the idea of getting one of them split frame sleep number beds so we can be married?
Right. So she can sleep and he can sleep.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And we contacted Sleep Number, and they made one for him and her, like at manufacturing cost.
Right.
Wow.
So instead of spending like $7,400, we spent like $2,700.
Right.
And delivered it down to Waynesville, Missouri. So stuff like that. A lot of stuff that the VA won't necessarily cover.
Right.
We've helped with several veterans getting their security deposits paid for permanent housing.
So you're just a resource for veterans to come and sort of help out with whatever given cause that might need them at any given time.
It truly is across the board. Yeah.
All right. So where is the concert and when is the concert?
Okay. The concert is next Saturday, September 12th in Columbia, Illinois, which is, everyone thinks Illinois is far, but it's really like only 15 minutes from Busch Stadium.
It's right across from the JB Bridge.
Right across from the JB Bridge, and it's right off in a park, right off Route 3. You cannot miss it. We'll have big signs, and it starts at 3 p.m., gates at 3 p.m., and we got like St. Louis's best cover bands all playing. So
and this is Tiny Fest.
This is Songs for Soldiers.
This is Songs for Soldiers. Where is it in a park? Or
yes, it's in Bohm Schufkraft Park, City Park. And It's right off Route 3. We'll have tons of signage to get you in if you're coming from Missouri.
Okay, and so you have bands all day long? This is
gates at 3, bands start at 4. We have Petty Cash Junction. They're kicking things off. They're a Johnny Cash and Tom Petty tribute mashed together.
Okay.
A really fantastic cover band, another kind of mash band, Super Magic Robots. And then Where's Charlie will be we got a bunch of covers lined up. And then St. Louis favorite, Super Jam, they'll close out the night.
That sounds like a fun deal.
It's
okay.
$10. That's how we raise our money is
$10
to get in. It's a suggested donation. You don't even have to pay it, but that's how we raise our money for the year.
Right.
And then beer sales and stuff like that.
Okay, can you buy tickets online? You buy tickets at the door?
Just come on.
Just
we moved to the park this year, so we have plenty of room. Last
Right.
year we had right at 3,000 people, so it's time for a new venue.
And Columbia, I'm sure, has bent over backwards to help you with everything.
They have, and not just them. Like we have some pretty big sponsors, but if you look at our sponsorship list, like a lot of smaller sponsors, and that really adds up, and they just really like what we're doing. And
Sure.
And
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Is there? There's a Facebook page, Songs for the number 4 Soldiers STL. Right.
Yep. That same for our website, songsforsoldiersstl.org.
Songs for Soldiers. songsforsoldiersstl.org.
Yes. Yep.
Songs for the number 4 Soldiers STL.org.
And I would like to say one thing too. One thing we really pride ourselves on, like every single penny raised, the sponsors have came through so much this year that this it's a big event and it's a lot of production, is all completely paid for by sponsors, and they cover our yearly cost. Accounting fees. Nobody's salaried. Nobody gets paid.
Right.
100% of all the money we raise, you have my word, our word, that it will go into these combat veterans from the greater St. Louis area.
It's a night to celebrate, remember, and honor. Songs for Soldiers, September 12th in downtown Columbia. Is that safe
Yeah,
to
let's
say?
call it downtown Columbia, sure.
I don't want to. I don't want
Because
to.
if you drive downtown, you're right
of
in uptown, and then you're out.
Oh,
So,
right. I don't want to pull muscles saying the name of that park either.
Boom, Shoecraft.
Exactly, right.
Just come to the show and you decide for yourself. That's how.
And so it's next Saturday. For more information, facebook.com, songsforsoldiersstl.org. All right, guys, you're going to play 2 more songs, one here and then an encore presentation at 9 o'clock. So for Dustin, Scott Harris, Jeremy Montgomery, and Rusty Ezel, here's Where's Charlie on the Big 550 KTRS.
Flaming sword in your dreams at night and feel inspired to sign me up to the front line. We'll give the order, you storm the border without me. If they tell you you're a genius but you need some proof, ask anybody on the payroll to go out with you. If they avoid you, then they'll reward you, definitely. Nobody that's around you seems to get it right. How hard is it to follow just a few guidelines and smile while you do it? If you want to pay rent, might you in, but you need a food test because you cursed. Well, let wine and you can dine without me. Without me, who will let you play God and make believe that all this blasphemy is something only for me? Ooh, if you're bound for the throne but the king won't die, I can occupy the queen, but that's for her and I. Well, I can do her, you'll be the ruler without me. Yeah, you can do it, but you can do it without me.
There you go. Where's Charlie? Right here on the Big 550 KTRS. All right, that's the band, and the big night to remember is in Columbia next Saturday night. Starts at what, 3? Starts at 3 o'clock. It's $10. They're asking a $10 donation, but if you can afford it, more is always better. They'll come back after the top of the hour and have an encore presentation. That's Dustin Rowe, Scott Harris, Jeremy Montgomery, and Rusty Ezel. Where's Charlie? And they're the ones putting together this big celebration, Songs for Soldiers, September 12th. That's next Saturday in Columbia. Guys, thanks for checking in. Thank you. Hang tight. We'll come back with an encore presentation. 8:50 here on the Big 550 KT.